Right, we begin tonight with breaking news. Kimberly Fry, the North Kingstown mother accused of strangling her 8-year-old daughter to death, is found guilty of second-degree murder.
And that verdict was handed down just about 2 hours ago during the first full day of jury deliberations.
It comes following weeks of testimony and after Fry herself decided not to take the witness stand in her own defense.
Eyewitness News reporter Sean Daly has been on this story for weeks now. He was inside the courtroom when the verdict was read, and he joins us now live with more on the breaking details.
Yes, Susan and Mike, it was a very emotional scene there in the courtroom just before the verdict was reached, but it was a relatively quick verdict in the end. After deliberating for only about 6.5 hours over 2 days, a jury of 7 women and 5 men found Kimberly Fry guilty of second-degree murder in the strangulation death of her own daughter. Kimberly Fry's face and body once again revealed visible emotions, just as they did throughout her murder trial, when the jury foreman said in a strong voice, "Guilty," in answer to the question, "Do you find defendant Kimberly Fry guilty or not guilty of second-degree murder?" Prosecutors argued the 38-year-old North Kingstown woman strangled to death her 8-year-old daughter, Camden Fry, 2 years ago during one of Camden's tantrums over taking a bath. The prosecutor called the guilty verdict justice. Mr. Regine, in your closing argument, you urged the jury to reject what you called the big words of accident and unintentional and tragedy, and to have the courage, and you repeated it twice just as I have, to stand up and say murder. When you heard them do that just now, what did you think?
For me, when I heard that, really it was justice for Camden with what happened in that bedroom that night.
Rhode Island's Deputy Attorney General spoke about the possible penalty Kimberly Fry may receive. It's up to life, right?
It is.
What will the state be asking for?
I'm not going to commit today on what the state would ask for, but I think people should keep in mind that an 8-year-old girl was murdered. And we'll ask for a sentence that we believe is appropriate.
We also spoke with several jurors as they were leaving the courthouse, including the foreman of the jury. We'll hear from them new at 6. Live at Superior Court with the South County Mobile Newsroom, Sean Daly, Eyewitness News.